Hello, today we are listing top 10 mind-blowing movies of 2021 to 2023. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we post new content. Number 10.
1001 is a 2023 American drama film, written and directed by A.V. Rockwell. The film stars Teyana Taylor, Will Catlett, Josiah Cross, Avon Courtney and Aaron Kingsley Adetula. Set in the 1990s and 2000s, the film follows a single mother who decides to kidnap her son from the foster care system in order to raise him on her own. As the two struggle with life in the same city. New York City is always changing. As time passes, Rockwell plays with genre, the social issue drama, the maternal melodrama, as well as with color, light and texture, variations that complement, and comment on, the changes happening outside Inez and Terry's apartment. Rockwell also repeatedly folds in panoramas of the city. Using long shots and aerial views to anchor New York, and you, in specific times and places. It had its world premiere at the 2023 Sundance Film Festival on January 22, 2023, and won the Grand Jury Prize, for, it was released on March 31, 2023, by Focus Features. It's rated 96% on Rotten Tomatoes and 7.1 on IMDb. It's a must-watch.
Number 9.
Saint Omer is a film about internalities. Also about isolation and sometimes the gulf between cultures. Interesting watching the French legal system which is different to our own. A sensitively presented film about the often overwhelming challenges that migrant women and new mothers can face in their new country. Little physical action but many deep internal questions. It reminded me of two recently viewed films being Sand, set in Sri Lanka and The Blue Kaftan, set in Morocco. The absolute antithesis of franchise action films. Challenging and beguiling, the judge, and the lawyers, can't fathom why an immigrant from Senegal would be interested in an Austrian philosopher born in the 19th century. Their incomprehension is deeply insulting to anyone with intellectual curiosity and an interest in learning outside the scope of personal experience. They all think she's lying about her thesis topic. Perhaps the judge and lawyers are unfamiliar with Wittgenstein's focus on the limits of language, expressed in his famous, whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent. Alice Diop understands how silence, when allowed to exist, vibrates with echoes, and it is these echoes that are trying to speak to us. They have a lot to say. Saint Omer shows us how to listen. It's rated 94% on Rotten Tomatoes and 6.9 on IMDb. It comes highly recommended.
Number 8.
In the ancient Medina of Sale, the married couple of 25 years, Mina, Lubna Azabal, and Halim, Salem Bakhshine, Palestinian actor, have a happy marriage and run a fancy handcrafted tailor shop that specializes in making women's kaftans. The marriage survives despite Mina knowing her husband is a homosexual. In Morocco, homosexuality is a criminal offense. He's the master tailor. A craft inherited from his father. He doesn't use a sewing machine, sticking to the way the old masters did it. While he does the tailoring, she deals with the customers. This is one of those films that will stay with you. Beautifully shot and achingly tender and humanistic. Through its storytelling it sends a powerful and poignant message about shirking prescribed societal, cultural and religious norms and expectations and their shared oppressiveness. That love is love, the importance of living one's life authentically and marching to the beat of one's own drum unapologetically. Just stunning. It's rated 96% on Rotten Tomatoes and 7.6 on IMDb.
Number 7.
Past Lives is a 2023 American romantic drama film written and directed by Celine Song. It stars Greta Lee, Teo Yu and John Magaro, and follows a reunion between two childhood friends as they contemplate their relationship and their own lives. Past Lives is a timely film for this era. Celine Song's direction captures a vivid, tender, and authentic dynamic between the two main characters, Nora, Greta Lee, and Hae Sung, Tae-oh Yoo, while also showcasing their own worlds. Most notably, Nora's strong, happy marriage symbolizes this focus that life goes on and people grow in positive and individual directions. Their independent careers, successful relationships and daily routines are always a backdrop and a respectful boundary, while an unmistakable connection is simultaneously ever present. Every shot, every lighting technique, and every mise-en-scene reminds the audience of these dual notions. Measured in its pace, with subtle yet clear undertones, the film does a wonderful job of captivating the audience all the way to the climactic final sequence. Ultimately, the film's sensitive yet powerful exploration of connection, love, and fate in addition to the superb acting by the main characters make this film one for the ages. It's rated 98% on Rotten Tomatoes and 8.4 on IMDb. Please watch this movie.
Number 6.
Full-Time, French, À Plein Temps, is a 2021 French drama film written and directed by Eric Gravel. Julie, a single mother, has a grueling job as a maid in a posh hotel in Paris. Her hectic day job includes commuting between her remote suburbs and Paris, taking care of her two children Nolan and Chloe, and looking for a better job to take advantage of her university studies. Mine. His schedule was also disrupted by a strike that paralyzed transport in Paris. The strike caused her to be late for work and pick up the children from their nanny, Madame Lusigny, late. She was forced to hitchhike or pay for expensive taxis while she waited for her ex-husband to provide child support. While on the move nearly every time of the day, Julie is constantly on the verge of collapse. Finally, when she gets a job interview at a marketing agency, she has to carefully cut corners and get a coworker to cover for her. A superb film, with a tour de force performance from Laure Calamy. Every scene brings another crisis to be addressed and resolved, but where it's all leading to is kept back until the very end when several resolutions are hinted at. The soundtrack is fantastic and boosts the tension dramatically. And all in 90 minutes, well worth seeking out. It's rated 98% on Rotten Tomatoes and 7.4 on IMDb.
Number 5.
Killers of the Flower Moon is a 2023 American epic Western crime drama film directed and co-produced by Martin Scorsese. The film stars Leonardo DiCaprio alongside Robert De Niro and Lily Gladstone. Like the novel on which it's based, Killers of the Flower Moon offers a detailed portrait of the Osage tribe, the infamous murders committed against them in the 1920s, and the life of Molly Burkhart, who saw most of her family slain. As Molly, native actress Lily Gladstone brims with innocent love and ferocious anger, delivering a performance that's sure to launch her into Hollywood's stratosphere, especially as she holds her own against compellingly corrosive work from De Niro and DiCaprio. As men whose warm benevolence is always underscored by an icy chill. It's one of Scorsese's most brutal films, yet one of his most thoughtful and self-reflexive, as he crafts a subversive murder mystery that leaves no lingering questions save for one. It's a question that defines the tide of American history: just how far are people willing to go for greed? It's rated 97% on Rotten Tomatoes and 7.1 on IMDb.
Number 4.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is a 2023 American action-adventure film directed by James Mangold. It stars Harrison Ford, John Rhys Davis, and Karen Allen reprising their roles as Indiana Jones, Sala, and Marion Ravenwood, respectively, from previous films. Set in 1969. The film follows Indiana Jones and his estranged goddaughter Helena Shaw trying to locate a device that could change the course of history before Jürgen Voller, a Nazi-turned-NASA scientist, can take it for himself and change the outcome of World War II. From the very beginning, this action-packed adventure will have you on the edge of your seat, taking you on a journey filled with pulse-pounding excitement, intriguing mysteries, and unforgettable characters. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is a must-see film that surpasses all expectations. It reignites the spirit of adventure, reminding us why we fell in love with Indiana Jones in the first place. From its charismatic lead to its captivating storyline and spectacular action, this movie is a true gem. Prepare to be transported to a world of intrigue, danger, and wonder. Indiana Jones is back, and he's better than ever. It's rated 69% on Rotten Tomatoes and 6.9 on IMDb.
Number 3.
Sisu is a 2022 historical action thriller film written and directed by Jalmari Helander. Set in Finnish Lapland during World War II, the film follows a former legendary Finnish commando and gold prospector who attempts to secure his gold and defend himself from a German death squad led by a brutal SS officer. Sisu is a remarkable film that captivates its audience with a powerful narrative of determination, strength, and the unyielding spirit of human resilience. Directed by a master storyteller, the movie takes viewers on an emotional journey that leaves a lasting impact. Set against the backdrop of a harsh and unforgiving landscape, Sisu follows the extraordinary life of its protagonist, a young woman named Ayla, brilliantly portrayed by a talented lead actress. Ayla, facing numerous challenges and personal setbacks, embarks on a quest to overcome adversity and prove her indomitable spirit. What sets Sisu apart is its ability to balance heart-wrenching moments with a sense of hope and inspiration. The film's storytelling is masterful, weaving together themes of family, identity, and the pursuit of dreams. Through Ayla's journey, the audience witnesses the transformative power of resilience and the unwavering determination to face life's obstacles head-on. Sisu is a compelling and thought-provoking film that deserves recognition for its powerful storytelling, stunning visuals, and outstanding performances. It serves as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and is sure to leave a lasting impression on anyone who watches it. Rated 94% on Rotten Tomatoes and 6.9 on IMDb.
Number 2.
Juniper is a 2021 New Zealand drama film directed by Matthew J. Saville, starring Charlotte Rampling. Set in rural New Zealand in the 1990s, the film tells the story of the developing relationship of the adolescent Sam and his acerbic and alcoholic grandmother with an unconventional past, whom he has not met before. Ruth, Oscar nominee Charlotte Rampling, is a worldly former war correspondent now bored in retirement with a drinking problem and a newly fractured leg. Sam, George Ferrier, is her unruly grandson, recently kicked out of boarding school and grieving the death of his mother. When the two are brought together under the same roof, they form an unexpected bond. Absolutely breathtaking. Can't stop thinking about it, the characters were so perfectly drawn and magnificent performances. You'll loved it. The grandmother was brilliant. What a marvelous actress she is. It comes highly recommended, you won't be disappointed. Rated at 94% on Rotten Tomatoes and 6.5 on IMDb.
Number 1.
Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is a 2023 American coming-of-age comedy-drama film produced, written for the screen, and directed by Kelly Fremon Craig. The film stars Abby Ryder Fortson as the title character, along with Rachel McAdams, Elle Graham, Benny Safdie, and Kathy Bates. It is a heartfelt and poignant adaptation of Judy Blume's beloved novel that beautifully captures the essence of growing up, self-discovery, and the quest for identity. Directed by a talented filmmaker, this coming-of-age film brings to life the emotional journey of Margaret Simon, a young girl on the verge of adolescence, as she navigates the complexities of puberty, friendship, and her own spiritual beliefs. From the opening scene, the film successfully transports viewers back to the 1970s, immersing them in an era filled with nostalgia and innocence. The attention to detail in the production design, costumes, and soundtrack adds depth to the storytelling, creating an authentic backdrop for Margaret's journey. The cinematography expertly captures the essence of the era, enhancing the overall experience. Leading the cast is a remarkable young talent who embodies Margaret's vulnerability, curiosity, and resilience. Her portrayal captures the nuanced emotions and internal struggles that come with growing up, making her a relatable and endearing protagonist. Supporting performances from a diverse ensemble cast provide depth and add texture to the story, enriching Margaret's experiences as she forms friendships and confronts societal expectations. The film received critical acclaim and has grossed $21 million worldwide. With its authentic portrayal of adolescence, timeless themes, and heartfelt performances, it stands as a remarkable tribute to the power of self-discovery and the importance of staying true to oneself. It's rated 99% on Rotten Tomatoes and 7.5 on IMDb.